there, Cancer. How are you? It's your Force Fairy here. Nice to see you again, Cancer. Let's take a look at what the cachet of Cancers are up to this week. Oh, Cancer, I love your cards. I say this with, I think, Capricorn consistently, Aries, and it's because your cards are, they're a little bit stiffer than the other two sets. However, they're soft and supple. I like the quality of the card itself. Like, I don't know, there's different types of card stock, and I'm not up on my card stock. I have no idea. And they're so smooth. Even shuffling them just feels smooth. So every time I pick them up, I think everything in Cancer's world is going so smoothly. Is it? Let's take a look. Oh, don't want me to see. What is it? The Fool. You are taking a leap of faith. And again, the image of your Fool card is so playful. It really is just a playful energy of, let's do this. Cancer's saying, let's go. Let's do this. Let's play. Right? It's this really innocent. It's a feeling of innocence, of playfulness, of naivety, and there is no danger. And then crossed with the Seven of Swords. Oh, Cancer. Crossed by deception, lies, thievery. This is the Thief of the Tarot. Interesting. And this is the energy that helps or hinders you. Well, it definitely hinders you. It certainly doesn't help. Let's see what your higher self says. Oh, you've got this weight. Got the 10 of Wands of responsibilities weighing your head down, weighing your thoughts down, weighing your energy down. 2 of Wands. You have a choice to make of which path you're going to follow. And you're making plans to take that leap of faith. All right. So when I see this together, and again, because the Seven of Swords can really be the lies that we tell ourselves. I mean, when you really take a look at liars, like people who lie all the time, and they really don't know what's false and what's fact. They don't know between fact or fiction, because they lie to themselves a lot, all the time. And that's what makes good liars good, is that they lie to themselves, and then because of the energy, they can fool others with their lies, because they fully and completely are convinced. They've convinced themselves that this lie is their truth. And so then when they convey it and lie to others, it's their truth now. So that's why the undertone or the energy of it is of I don't even want to say integrity. It's not integrity. It's when you're being it's the intent. The intent is truth. And they truly believe that these lies that they're telling. This is what this little Seven of Swords is making me go down that rabbit hole of how liars learn how to lie. And they lie to themselves first. And once they convince themselves of these lies, that they're truth, that then they go out there and the energy or the intent underneath these lies is that of truth. And that's how they can fool people. Is because the energies have changed. They've transmuted the energies from fiction into facts. It's what makes politicians the way they are. Anyways, in the past, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady work. That slow and steady knight. In the future, a Tower. See, and this is, I'm really putting it together with this Seven of Swords. We'll take a look at what this Tower's about. How you see yourself is the 10 of Cups. Cancer. How other people see you is the 3 of Cups. And with your card in your deck, the 3 of Cups for me is always, I always see individuals. Like, normally it would be 3 women holding their cups up, just toasting and having a good old time. Okay, friendships, a really loving friendship group. I see in your particular deck is people who have gone through the transformation process, have come out a butterfly, gone into the chrysalis as a caterpillar and come out a butterfly. So have gone through a transformation process, and that is through love. So when you see yourself as the 10 of Cups and other people see you as the 3 of Cups, there's a lot of love here, Cancer. And your hope and their fear is the Hierophant. Interesting. And the outcome, potential outcome, the Page of Cups. A brand new beginning in love, a brand new beginning in something that you love to do, for some of you. And then for others of you, the Page of Cups, there is a sense, just like the Judgment card, of forgiveness, of forgiving yourself. And when I went in on the 7 of Swords, it could be forgiving yourself for lying to yourself and thus causing a tower, when you really do see yourself as the 10 of Cups. Or that 10 of Cups, how you see yourself, is really a lie and it's a disaster. Like, I don't know. Cancer, let's find out. That which you might not see, Cancer. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, the speaker, communicator, the speaker of truth, the communication queen, the contract queen. This is a very wise woman. Older. Again, she's no princess, right? She has been through it. She's held her own. She does know how to speak the truth, and she does it in a way that can be cutting. I'm not going to lie with the Queen of Swords. So, the Fool. First card out. Taking a leap of faith, Cancer. What's this Fool card? What new adventure are you? And it's regarding a lover. The Fool. You have taken on a brand new lover. Or have made a choice. Let's see. Impatience with the Temperance card. Temperance. So when it comes to a decision, because the Lovers is the choice, a choice has to be made. It's funny that I mentioned alchemy. Alchemy can go either way. You can transmute negativity into positivity, but you can also transmute fact into fiction. And with that transmutation of that positive, of the truth, and I kind of, this is where I guess the energy of the devil comes in. It's that reversal. It's that victim blaming. It's that gaslighting energy of, let's say, I'm the one lying, right? I'm the one lying, and I accuse you of lying. That's like a transmutation, like a very strategic energy. So when we've got 3 majors to start off with, we've got the Lovers, the Fool, and Temperance. So the Fool takes, it's a very, and as I said, your card is playful. It feels playful. It looks playful. It's just this, I'm going to take it, I'm going to make this choice. And for some of you, I'm going to choose this lover. I'm going to be patient with this process. I'm going to transmute. And maybe this isn't a good choice for some of you Cancers. Maybe this is just not a good choice, but you're still taking that risk. So, and it's interesting because I wanted to put the Lovers beside the Tower, and yet I'm glad I didn't, because I really see the images as being very similar. And it's this transmutation of fact and fiction, of positivity and negativity. It's this transmutation that's going both ways. And I've never really noticed that in this Temperance card until I saw it up against your Tower card. So, I'm very curious. I almost want to go to the Tower next. Let's do that. Let's go to the Tower. This is in the future. The near future. Clarifying the Tower. You are curious about something. What? About how to be an alchemist, how to transmute, about the Four of Pentacles. This is a stability. And the Tower is not a stable card at all. It's instability. It's breaking things down. Oh, are you curious about rebuilding after a tower? Interesting. In that Page of Wands, I see with the Two of Wands has made a decision. It's almost like the Page of Cups. It's like this younger sort of naive energy of, well, I think I'm going to go this way. So let's go down to the Two of Wands. And it could be regarding work. Work. Or you're working on making a decision for some of you. And the King of... And you have to make a decision. And if it's regarding work that you have to make this decision, again, this is Taurus energy. Virgo. It might bring the Tower down that you then rebuild because you know how to build with this King of Pentacles. Interesting. We got Virgo over here with the Knight of Pentacles. So let's go over here in the recent past with this Knight of Pentacles and having this strength. Having the strength and bravery to take that leap of faith, to do something new, to make that decision, follow that path which you know how to build and work. Yeah, making that decision. Having the strength to make that decision. And we've got a slow acting Knight and a fast acting Knight energetically. However, visually, I see this Knight of Pentacles as taking off, just like the Knight of Wands. So it's the same energy. In your particular card, this buck is off and running, which is unlike, it's you know, very much unlike the stationary knights of different decks, right? It's almost the opposite. And again, it brings me back to that Temperance card, right? It's an energy of slow and steady, but he's moving fast. Just like the Knight of Wands. So, because we got this Wands here, let's go up to the 10. What is weighing you down? Your higher self. A Queen of Cups. That's your feminine energy. And the Four of Cups. Interesting. See, the King of Cups is Scorpio, for me. The Queen of Cups is Cancer. And then, of course, the Knight of Cups is Pisces. So this is your feminine side. For you femmes, this is you. And you're feeling the weight and boredom. It may be in a loving relationship. For some of you. That you're telling yourself you're in a 10 of Cups when really you're only feeling the 4 of Cups and just putting in the time. It could be with an earth sign, because I've got the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. And you're deciding which path you're going to take. And if you take the path that you want to take the leap of faith in, the choice, and it's a difficult one that you might have to make, it could cause a tower with that earth sign, who would have to rebuild and forgive for some of you. So 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're feeling your independence here. You are, and for some of you, you're independent in a loving 10 of Cups relationship. Okay, beautiful. So this tells me that you see yourself in a 10 of Cups relationship, that you are really in love with your partner, but you still have this sense of independence. It could be with an earth sign. Just saying. A Taurus. I've got Taurus. I got Virgo. And other people see you as the 3 of Cups. Now we'll see. Good. Look at that. This is really loving yourself first and making, as I said, in your deck. These are others who have gone through that transformation process, who have gone through that ascension, who has woken up. And I don't mean in the woke sense, I just mean you have really made some changes on a mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical front. And it was tough. You had to make tough decisions as to who was going to be in your life, who was in your life that maybe was one of these thieves, one of these liars, one of these, gaslighters. And you have made the choice with self-love that you are only going to attract others who have a full cup. You are sitting here with the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles right here. This is stability, security. So it's very interesting, this Tower. Very interesting. Are you curious about, if you make a choice, what path is going to lead to a Tower, and what path, if you make this choice, is going to lead to that Fool card? Well, let's take a look at the Hierophant, because if we're looking at, Cancer's looking at themselves as 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and 9 of Pentacles, let's see what this hope under fear is. The fear is not doing anything about an ending. Okay. Interesting. Or is that the tough decision that you have to end something, whether it be a job? And if you're in a high position, if you're a King of Pentacles, if you end that job, this could cause a Tower for some of you. If this is a marriage, are you ending and not taking any movements, not making any movements right now? Again, this is Taurus energy. We got a Taurus King here, and we got Taurus Major right here. Page of Cups. The 7 of Wands. And a Queen of Cups. So now we have the Queen and King of Cups. And the Hierophant, which means a marriage. And you see yourself as the 10 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, and again, we've got a King and a Queen. But a single card with the 9 of Pentacles. Now that, for some of you, could mean that you are feeling very independent within a loving relationship, and good for you. That's ultimately the goal. But when the Queen of Cups, that's the take care queen, she could want to start something new, or forgiveness needs to be had. This 7 of Wands is right above this Tower. And that is defending a Tower moment, defending, breaking something down. I don't know. Because when it comes to corporations, if they've Cancer, and I say this to Virgo all the time, it's funny, Virgo's on the table. If you are going to make a decision to take a leap of faith, and you have the money backing you up, you are taking a different path, and with that you're curious about how you're leaving, let's say, a corporation is going to bring down Towers, don't worry about it. With the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is the communication queen. She makes deals, signs contracts, reads contracts, creates contracts. She is really the queen that takes care of. If this is the take care queen, the Queen of Pentacles, if this is the intuitive queen with the Queen of Cups, then this is the contract and the communication queen. And clarifying the Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands, the communication. You need to communicate, whether it be for some of you, to a marriage or to a relationship, a significant relationship, again with the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Cups, what it is you need. No lies, no more lies. If this is regarding a corporation or a job that you need to communicate, you need to either get out of a contract, you need to make a new contract, you need to give your resignation, whatever that means to you, to make that choice, to take that leap of faith with the Fool, to switch paths with that 2 of Wands. That if it's going to create a tower for the corporation, for your co-workers, they can rebuild. It's not a problem. Really, you need to do what's best for you and have to make those tough decisions. Now, let's get some angel numbers on this to to really, I almost said clear this up, because this feels messy. Either way, feels messy. So, I see 84, I see 47, I see 474. Yeah, let's do 474 and then let's do 87 first. 87. You are a teacher and you can share the knowledge you have gained from your experiences, Cancer. You are a teacher. So what are you teaching? What are you teaching? 474 is the next one I see. 474. There it is. Your angels are supporting the manifestation of your dreams. Have unwavering faith. I see just 44. Let's do that one. 44. Your guardian angel is wrapping you in a cloak of loving protection. You are safe, especially if towers are coming down. You are safe. 102 is the next one I see. Then 92. Let's do 92 first. There it is. Your energy is paving the way for joyful and fun experiences to come to you. And that's what I felt with the Fool card right off the bat. 102. 102, Cancer. Take time to know that the stronger your relationship with yourself, that's the Ace of Cups right there, the stronger your connection will be with God, angels, and others. I see 922. Any numbers that you see on my table that I do not read aloud, those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an Angel Numbers book, go to the description box below, click on the link, and grab yourself a book for all future reads. 922. The next phase of your journey will unfold beautifully through your continued self-acceptance. Angel Wisdom is encouraging you to give yourself the love that you need. And that's exactly what I see for you, Cancer. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Force Fairy. Bye for now.